Mumbai studios of Republic TV, it's time for Arnab Goswami on the debate.
Ladies and gentlemen, 17 months from now, we'll see the general elections, which mean the run-up has started. BJP has already started holding serious strategy meetings for it today. Now is the time for all parties to be playing the long game. Every election, every move from now is a step to 24. So the question really is this: where do the exit poll predictions of this evening leave the opposition? Let's debate.
Hours after casting his vote in Ahmedabad, the Prime Minister got down to strategizing for the bigger challenge, the 2024 general elections. With the Republic P-Mark exit poll projecting a thumping victory in Gujarat.
128 से लेके 148 यानी कि 138 के हाफ पे मार्क है और उनको वोट शेयर वहां पे 48.2%, यानी कि हर दो में से हर एक वोट बीजेपी के लिए गई है और कांग्रेस पार्टी तो बिल्कुल बर्बाद हो गई.
And projecting that the BJP could buck the trend in Himachal with a return to power.
4.4% वोट बीजेपी के कम हुए हैं, मगर स्टोरी ये भी है कि कांग्रेस पार्टी तो वही 42 के 42 पर रही. कांग्रेस पार्टी को अगर और 3% वोट मिल जाते तो कांग्रेस सरकार बना लेती इजीली. और सबसे बड़ी बात यह है कि जो बात मैंने कही, ये आम आदमी पार्टी कहाँ है? 2.8% वोट है, यानी कि पूरा सफाया हो गया.
In another 5 months, India will be into the election year. And if Gujarat, Himachal exit poll numbers are to go by, the BJP could be in the lead in the semi-finals to 2024.
उस मॉडल के आधार पर ही आज देश भर के अंदर 8 साल में इतना बड़ा परिवर्तन हो रहा है. गुजरात की जनता को मालूम है कि पूरे देश में जो परिवर्तन हो रहा है, इसका नींव गुजरात में.
The exit polls could come as a wake-up call for the opposition. The Congress seems to be nowhere in the picture on the ground as per the projections.
अब कांग्रेस पार्टी को 8 तारीख के बाद अगर 2024 की तैयारी करनी है तो किसी भी कीमत पर अपने ऊपर लगा हुआ हिंदू विरोधी ठप्पा हटाना पड़ेगा और राष्ट्र विरोधी तत्वों से दूरी बनानी पड़ेगी, वरना इसी तरह हम हारते रहेंगे.
The Aam Aadmi Party has failed to make a mark so far.
एग्जिट पोल के जो नतीजे हैं, एग्जैक्ट पोल में जब नतीजे आएंगे तो वो इससे बिल्कुल भिन्न होंगे, अलग होंगे, खासतौर से गुजरात के मामले में. गुजरात में अप्रत्याशित परिणाम आएगा, जिसकी किसी ने उम्मीद नहीं की होगी, ऐसा परिणाम आएगा.
And with fragmented regional parties, is it advantage BJP for 2024? Let's debate.
Sucharita is joining me on this part, and I actually feel terrible for the Lutyens media because, you know, the way in which they move from hope to hope, you know, and come crash landing. After the Vadra Congresses, you know, whatever they've been doing over the last few years, they then latched on to Mamta Banerjee. You know, they said, Mamta Banerjee is the hope. She brings us hope. And after the Bengal results, they said, no, Didi is going to see us through. And Manojit knows, for a while, there was this, you know, Mamta Banerjee went to Mumbai, the lobby people met her, you know, whatever. Then when that didn't take off, then they said, no, Kejriwal is our guy.
How did it plague you? I don't understand.
Pardon
Why
me?
is it plaguing you?
No, it's not plaguing me at all. It's just an observation. Then they went to AAP.
How Mamta Banerjee is going to Maharashtra is actually bugging you? I don't understand.
Absolutely not bugging me at all. My question is that then I'm talking about the Lutyens media, not you.
Yes.
Then they said the Lutyens,
Yes,
the Lutyens
she
lobby,
is.
Then they said
I mean,
that
how going
Kejriwal
to
is the
Maharashtra
guy.
is definitely bugging you.
In that,
That's why
in
you
that,
begin
no,
with
not at all.
the
not
question
at all.
of Mamta Di.
Not at all. No, okay, then one second, Manojit. Let me.
Absolutely.
I'm just going to speak at the beginning, and I'll be unnaturally quiet.
Psychologically, Arnab, you have been a student of sociology. It proves psychologically that you are scared of Mamta Di.
But you may continue to feel the way you want and
Isn't
speak
it?
the way you want. I'll just tell you one thing. I'm talking about people, you know. People then went to Kejriwal and they said that, listen, Kejriwal's the guy. Kejriwal will save us. Kejriwal is, you know, the political messiah we want. So I think, Smita, Kejriwal's performance is of greater concern to them than BJP doing well or a 50-50 fight in. The problem for the lobby will be that unless Kejriwal emerges, what is going to be their line for 24? And these exit polls aren't really seeing a Kejriwal emergence in any way, are they?
No, they aren't. Absolutely. I mean, the exit polls, it's going to be disappointing for the Aam Aadmi Party other than what has been projected for the MCD polls. The AAP was hoping to make some kind of an impact of sorts so that they can be reckoned with as a national party and they can put the BJP on a back foot. But certainly these polls have shown that the BJP juggernaut cannot be stopped. And the Aam Aadmi Party taking on the BJP in its own stronghold. And in the BJP, it became a mooch ki ladai, you know, that they have to defeat the Aam Aadmi Party and show them the door. And I think the exit polls show that there is no option to Modi in BJP, and the people of Gujarat don't see any option to Modi. They might have their issues, but they feel in Modi-Shah combined, in these sons of Gujarat is where they feel that their problems will be resolved sometime or the other, even if they do have some. So I think the BJP winning both states as per the exit polls, it just shows one thing that nor is Mamta going to be the chief minister of any state other than West Bengal, isn't it? That doesn't mean that she is not going to try. So let's get down to it. You can try your psychological mumbo jumbo on Arnab. Please don't try it on me. It's not going to work. So let's talk about because Modi and Shah delivering a victory in Gujarat is obviously troubling you so much. You didn't even try in Gujarat. So why are you getting so upset? Firstly, I don't understand why you are so. I am not a psychological analyst as you are, so I am not going to try and analyze your mindset in trying and attacking Modi and Shah in Gujarat. This is a question about Aam Aadmi Party, not about Mamta Banerjee. So you pipe down for heaven's sake. This is not about your political party, right? And it was a question asked to me about Aam Aadmi Party. I think you should just wait for your turn.
There is just one thing here, you know.
He's not going to understand that he's not in this reckoning at all. His party is not in the reckoning anywhere.
There's just one thing here, and Sucharita can take it from here. See, AAP is basically...
Who is saying that we are in the reckoning? Why are you shadowboxing? Then you don't need to shadowbox. Why are you shadowboxing? We have not said that we are in Gujarat.
What?
What was this about shadow boxing? I didn't understand that.
Okay, so the most active spokesperson on the debate today is someone who hasn't been part of these elections.
I mean, she's discovering claims in Gujarat.
We'll just take
have we ever claimed that we are in Gujarat?
Let Smita complete her point. Let at least Smita complete her point.
We have time for this debate. People are really watching.
You want to be right from the start.
I was very humbly, I was asking her a question. She said that there is no alternative to Mr. Modi in Gujarat. I want to know, is he becoming the chief minister of Gujarat? He is apparently not. So who is the chief minister of Gujarat? Do you have a chief ministerial candidate in Gujarat? You did not have any chief ministerial face in Bengal last year. Everyone knows. You projected Mr. Modi as an alternative to the Mamta Di, and Mr. Modi was completely trounced democratically by the people of Bengal. And then you are saying the same thing in Gujarat.
No, I'm just saying.
There is no alternative to Mr. Modi.
I'm just saying, Monojit, Ratan Sharda is coming in on the debate on the left. Just a minute, please.
Politics, not about Bengal politics. Excuse me.
It's not.
Right. As I understood the debate, it is about national politics.
It is.
What are the national trends? Trends are clearly from the observation that your people made on the panel. Very interestingly, Harsh Sanghvi said, this election was not about Satta, it was about Sambandh. So understand that Modi has been able to create a kind of bond with citizens of India, with his people. That is the reason people unquestionably laud him, support him for whatever he undertakes. Point one. Point two, AAP clearly said we have nothing to lose, which means whether they can defeat Modi or not, whether opposition comes together or not, doesn't matter to them. It is their own politics of gaining some foothold somewhere. They will sacrifice any other common opposition ideal, which means there is no common opposition. If there is no common opposition,
I want
they are
to
not
analyze
going to
the
face Modi anyway. Then there is politics. Gujarat clearly rejected the politics.
We need to spend some time, Ratan Sharda, on the AAP. So I'll just bring it back to Sucharita. Sucharita, next 5 to 10 minutes, let's focus on AAP. Because I personally feel AAP is a media party. As in, if you see the coverage on the media, and I had once, I remember Mr. Reddy told me on a debate, you give disproportionate time to AAP. I don't, Mr. Reddy, but let me tell you, the Lutyens media spends as much time on AAP as it does on BJP. You would have a feeling that the AAP is a national party. Already has a full presence because you see everybody who lives in the 10 kilometer to 10 kilometer circle, you got to understand psychology. For them, AAP is everything. For them, a discussion on mohalla clinics in Delhi is a national debate. They're not understanding the country. They're out of touch with the country. It's like the people. Let's get others also on the left, please. I'm getting Ajay Alok because he hasn't spoken. Mr. Reddy, everyone in, please. I'll tell you a couple of things about AAP. Can I get 1 minute, 30 seconds for some little analysis? I'm saying this. Sandeep Shastri, I want you to come in. AAP is today a Delhi party. AAP will win Delhi municipality. It will be thrashed in Gujarat. It cannot even win one assembly seat in a state which sends just 4 MPs to the Lok Sabha. Himachal was a great opportunity. Party goes down to 2%. I also want to tell you where Lutyens media is cheating the people of India. They are so AAP focused. Some of them should join AAP. Honestly, I don't know what they want. Some of these honorary members have already got unofficial posts in AAP selected bodies. They lost all the seats they fought all the seats in Telangana, Sucharita, in 2018. And they are still planning to launch a party there, which means in 4 years they have gone nowhere. They lost all the contested seats in the last elections in Telangana, hoping to achieve national prominence. So they keep hopping Telangana, Goa, Gujarat, Himachal. And they've got this lobby behind them constantly in Delhi. Everyone on, oh, go for it, go for it, go for it. This time we're after you. This time you'll win. We're right there after you. Excellent. And it's bizarre today. It's bizarre today, Mr. Shastri. There was more discussion going on Delhi municipal elections than on Gujarat's in some Lutyens channels. It's almost they took responsibility. They won only how many seats did they get in Goa? 2 seats, less than Congress. 10 times behind BJP, who won 50% of all Goa seats. They won 4 Lok Sabha seats in 2014 and only 1 in 2019. But the Lutyens media says, no, Kejriwal's the guy. On what basis, Mr. Shastri, you're the political analyst, you tell me. And then it's over to you guys. Yeah.
Arnab.
Can't hear you. Unmute yourself, sir.
Arnab, that's a set of wonderful points you made. I think the discussion on the national mood requires us to ask ourselves the question that is the national mood about Delhi?
Yeah.
Is the national mood about a section of Delhi? Or are we looking at Gujarat, Himachal, and maybe MCD to tell us as to where the national mood is building up? I think the polls that you have come up with and all other polls are clearly, categorically making the point that the BJP seems not just home, but way forward home in Gujarat. The AAP has tried, but I think as is being shown by the exit polls across channels, the Congress is still emerging as number 2 and may have done a better number 2 if there was a two-corner fight in Gujarat. So I think there is no question, no shadow of doubt from the exit polls as to where Gujarat is heading. Himachal seems to be a tougher fight. And here again, a three-cornered contest may have resulted in or could result in an advantage for BJP. MCD has its own specific politics that we need to talk about. So I think when you are talking of a national mood as of this evening, I think there seems to be a national mood which clearly puts the BJP at an advantage.
No doubt.
Of course, 18 months is a long time in politics. The Republic TV has time and again shown that one day can be a great amount of time in politics for a change. But as of today, yes, there seems to be a clear advantage for the BJP, and one would be in a world of illusion if they were to think otherwise.
Sucharita.
May I come in, Arnab?
And I think it's also important if you could just go across to Sanju Verma. Sanju, do you think it is really, there is an effort, not just by the Aam Aadmi Party, but also certain sections of the media to portray Arvind Kejriwal and Aam Aadmi Party as the opponent to Narendra Modi and the BJP for 2024? There is a clear-cut effort, and you see that.
First and foremost,
when
my
we're talking
apologies,
about MCD elections, when we're talking about Gujarat, Himachal and this as a step to 2024.
Yes. First and foremost, my apologies. I missed the introduction, especially Arnab's introduction. I've been doing marathon debates. My apologies for joining in late. I just want to say a couple of things to you, Sucharita, and to the viewers of Arnab Goswami's show. Arnab is very right that there is this constant narrative that is being built by vested sections of the media, and I'm not going to hold back my punches, that Arvind Kejriwal has arrived. Arvind Kejriwal is on record stating इस बार BJP गुजरात से साफ हो जाएगी.
Correct.
And I just want to say one thing. People need to acknowledge the fact that today, under the double-engine Sarkar of Narendra Modi, anti-incumbency has actually turned into pro-incumbency. And without taking too long, for everybody who waxes eloquent about the Gujarat model, without really understanding basic arithmetic, needs to know Gujarat today has a GSDP of more than 19.4 lakh crore, accounts for 20% of India's industrial production, accounts for 28% of India's merchandise exports, accounts for 40% of India's seaborne trade. Of the 6 crore MSMEs that are in the country, more than 4.7 million people are employed in these MSMEs from Gujarat alone.
But go into the political...
Gujarat.
Go into the politics of it, Sanju.
And just I'll quickly come to the politics of it.
Yeah.
The politics
Mr.
of it
Reddy
is simple.
and we'll have Mr.
The
Reddy
politics
and
of it,
Pankaj.
I'll just take 20 seconds. The politics of it is simple. While the exit polls predict that Himachal Pradesh will be a closely contested fight, I beg to differ. We are romping home to victory. We need 35 seats to win. We will get between 38 to 40. And I think this again proves that Priyanka Gandhi Vadra is a lost cause. She campaigned in Himachal Pradesh, but she failed to connect, and her campaign refused to resonate with the voters there.
But then it should have been so easy. I always say, I began by saying, Sanju, I began by saying today, Sanju, that I'll tell you my analysis of Himachal. Himachal is actually, I'll tell you, Ajay and Sanju can be your...
Yes,
it's the Congress's election to lose. There is no question of the Congress losing Himachal, Ajay. Congress has to win Himachal by historical record. Gujarat is a different story because for 27 years BJP has been entrenched there, it has been in power. But I would be shocked if the Congress were not to sweep Himachal and not win. It has to sweep Himachal because the Himachal voter moves this way or that every time. So if the Congress is in a 50-50 situation, it's really bad news for the Congress. I think the Congress should be winning with at least 40 seats. If that does not happen, what is revealed? Ajay Alok versus Pankaj. And then I'll go back to national picture. Ajay.
Arnab, I'll tell you, with this all exit polls coming up and whatever the final tally will come up on 8th, one thing is for sure, what is reflecting the country's mood? Well, BJP is not losing its popularity, nor the Prime Minister. But here, Congress is losing its sheen. MCD wiped off. Himachal, you are giving that up 2.8% votes. Who are these votes? Which are these votes? These are anti-Narendra Modi, anti-BJP votes, which AAP has gathered. Just add it to the Congress kitty, and the Congress gains around 45%. In Gujarat, 15.8% vote. What are these votes? These are anti-BJP, anti-Narendra Modi vote. I am predicting a future of 10 years from down the line, which BJP has already foreseen it. And they are working right from today. That in coming 10 years, AAP will eat into Congress. And BJP will have to ultimately fight Aam Aadmi Party in few states. Because Congress is losing its sheen. Just imagine a party winning 77 seats is coming down to 19. Courtesy Aam Aadmi Party. Because the trust in the opposition vote, the trust factor, the Congress is gradually losing it because of the reluctant politician who's heading the Congress. Because of the reluctant family who's not interested in politics.
He's not reluctant at all now.
And they are being faced by...
He's not reluctant at all. He wants to be Prime Minister. He's positioning himself.
Arnab, may I just add to what Ajay Alok said?
You don't get the Prime Minister now.
May I quickly come in?
Okay, let Sanju speak. Yeah.
No, I want to... Sanju, just wait a minute. I want to get Pankaj and Mr. Reddy to come in because they haven't spoken at all. See, Pankaj and Mr. Reddy, I really believe that this country without an opposition is not in a good situation. But Mr. Reddy, you see the reality. 2019, okay? The lobby, the Lutyens lobby, you know what they said, and they believe in themselves. The amazing thing about the Lutyens lobby, Mr. Reddy, I'll tell you, they say something, they make themselves believe it. Then they meet in one party, then they go to some coffee shop, then they go and sit in somebody's drawing room, then they go for some little afternoon lunch, and they talk to each other, and they make themselves believe. BJP won't do well, BJP won't do well. What happened? What happened in 2019? And they have this poisonous touch, you know. Whoever they support loses badly. Sucharita, let me tell you, you covered UP closely. In UP, they said this time, Akhilesh is finishing them off. And Samir got so excited. Samir is national spokesperson of Samajwadi Party. Samir, before 2019 elections, you just needed to go from Noida, right? Hop across and go to Lodi Garden. Everybody in Lodi Garden had made Akhilesh win. Everybody between Lodi Garden and Nehru Park, they were convinced. They wrote articles analyzing Akhilesh's victory. Why are you looking so serious? No, I'm telling you. And what happened? In fact, I'll tell you, I have a very good experience of this, I'll tell you. Because, you see, Uddhav Thackeray put me in jail. When I was in jail, Ajay, I'll tell you, when I was in jail, you know, I saw the results of the Bihar election. Bihar election, they said, you remember what they said, Mr. Reddy? They said, this time, though, in Bihar, we are done. We are sorted. Congress alliance, Mahagathbandhan is back. My point is, you think about Uttarakhand. You think about how the BJP won Uttarakhand. You think about how the BJP won UP. You think about 2019. You think about Bihar. You see actual reality. Mr. Reddy, are you understanding? Samir?
Exactly.
Actual reality, yeah. Every victory of the BJP has been record-breaking. And you can't just say, oh, Modi factor, Modi factor.
Now,
yes, Mr. Reddy, over to you, please. Yeah, thank you.
No. Arnab,
yes.
First of all,
yes.
You are talking about the national mood. This is the reflection of national mood. One state in the west, which is a home turf of Modi and Amit Shah, and one state in the north, which is a close contest between Congress and BJP, and one municipal election. Probably AAP will be winning it.
Which municipal election? Why are you people going on about... What is this municipal analysis, election analysis?
No.
Did I ever do analysis of Hyderabad municipal elections, sir?
I saw three.
No, what are you doing? You know, this Lutyens obsession. I will talk about my municipal election. Next time, we should also do analysis of a housing society election.
No.
We're talking about the national picture, sir. What are you doing?
There are 3 predictions. There are 3 exit polls which have come up.
2 have come. I don't know which is the third. I've never done an exit poll on a municipality. I've never heard of one.
Fine, okay.
Except Lutyens media, I don't know what's going wrong with them nowadays.
Today it is 2 state election exit polls have come.
2 states.
Okay, let me come to your 2 states only. One state in west, one state in the north cannot just reflect the national mood.
Okay.
While you are talking about Uttar Pradesh, Uttarakhand and other states for your convenience, I also would like to remind you that what happened in Bengal. Bengal, everybody said, I don't know what about Lutyens media, but all other predictions have come up saying that, madam, you spoke for a long time. Kindly
no, but Mr. Reddy, why does a victory in UP and Uttarakhand become a
Bengal, you
victory
have
of
predicted a
convenience?
huge win.
Mr. Reddy, I think...
I am not trying to belittle the victory in UP.
Denial, sir.
I am saying,
why would you call it a victory
when you're talking about one side. No. I am saying, when you're talking about these 4-5 states, you conveniently forgotten Bengal, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, where Honorable Prime Minister also has gone there for hundreds of road shows and public meetings, but he could not show any impact. Even in Telangana in 2018.
No, that's absolutely right, Mr. Reddy. But when we're speaking of the national scene, we're talking about the national scenario.
They could get only one assembly seat.
Who has emerged as the biggest electoral force in the country today, sir? I think let's just look at it that way.
No.
I think we need to look at it that way.
I go specific.
Can you allow me to finish?
I go specific.
Can you allow me to finish?
No, Mr. Reddy.
Can you allow me to finish?
Mr. Reddy.
Can you allow me to finish?
Mr. Reddy,
my point. Can you please allow me to finish?
Mr. Reddy, tell me one thing. Let's be honest with each other. Mr. Reddy, remember one thing. I'll give you a picture. Visakhapatnam. Narendra Modi visited after 2 years. Isn't it true there were 2 lakh people to attend a public meeting?
The meeting was organized by the YSRCP government. Next,
now, Mr.
Arnab, I need to respond to him, please.
Even when Modi comes to Hyderabad.
Okay, I'll ask
even
Manojit.
When Modi come to Mission Bhagirath inauguration, lot of people have come. Let me finish my statement, Arnab. One thing is clear. See, all these predictions, okay, even in 2017 in Gujarat, nobody predicted less than 122.
You can't allow this guy a monologue.
And more than
let's give the opposition some space.
My question here is, let them be optimistic. Let them be, telling their own story. But this is not going to reflect the national mood having 17 months more for the national elections.
What is the national
Parivartan
mood?
Which Amit Shah is speaking.
If we could just go across
I am
to
not
Professor
rappling, I am
Manojit
speaking
Mandal.
facts.
This
You
is
are
not
confused.
let's allow this man to make allegations.
One minute. Sanju, let the allegations be made.
It is not good to you.
May I come in? This man has been making reckless allegations at the BJP. Allow me
And I want to make this very clear, Professor Mandal.
It is not reckless allegations.
You will have to
Sanju,
accept that today in the country, Narendra Modi seems to be, has once again emerged as one of the biggest electoral force. It's the biggest electoral force in the country. And as so much so that the biggest electoral issue in Gujarat was Narendra Modi. People were coming out to vote so that Narendra Modi and BJP don't lose.
I don't know why you
they don't lose.
Some time to speak.
Professor Mandal.
Now, if by the same logic, if you go by the same logic,
national elections, you say that.
Just 1 minute.
No, you don't know. I'm telling you because we were on the ground, sir.
If you go by the same logic,
I was on the ground in Gujarat.
Mr. Modi was the factor in Gujarat. Then, by the same logic, I can tell you, last year, not just in Bengal, but even in Tamil Nadu, he lost very badly. Especially in Bengal and Tamil Nadu.
In Kerala.
BJP didn't lose in Bengal.
Two of the bigger states in the country.
Okay, Mr. Monojit. 1 minute. Bring me in, please. One second. Monojit, a counter to you. Monojit and Samir on the right, please, have not spoken, and I'm anchoring the program. I want to anchor the program. I want to anchor the program, Mr. Mandal. Mr. Mandal, I know you want to anchor, but I won't let you. Ratan Sharda, please don't add to this. Just give me a moment. Okay, let's say
I'm going by your logic.
Yeah,
If the state's assembly elections are fought on the image
wait,
of
Sanju, wait. Let me ask the question. Wait a minute.
And he lost terribly in the last year.
See, okay,
in 2 elections.
Mr. Mandal, let's say for once.
And it's very
Mr. Mandal, did you hear me take your name? Now that's a cue that you should. Okay, Mr. Mandal. Okay, Mr. Mandal. Now this polite approach is not working, so I'll go full on. Now my question to you, Mr. Mandal, is this. Let us go by the assumption. Let us go by the assumption that the BJP is a very fascist party. Narendra Modi is a terrible person. But listen to me. If I 1 minute. Can I please?
Ultimately lost in Bihar as well.
No, I don't want to. Now, Mr. Mandal, you know, why? See, I'll tell you. Of all the questions I asked today.
He's going to lose Karnataka next year.
1 minute, just 1 minute. Ajay,
he's going to lose Rajasthan next year.
Okay, now when you stop, I'll continue.
He's going to lose Madhya Pradesh next year.
Okay, I'm getting up. I won't anchor if you continue like this. This is so bad. This is so bad, you know.
So that
terrible.
will be the national mood.
No,
I've given the example of last year. I'm giving you the history of future.
Okay. Now I have to. People, should I start a poll?
Then 2024
political analysis is
Bharat versus Bharatiya Janata Party.
What kind of political analysis is this?
You keep getting annoyed with the BJP, but
I'm not annoyed. I'm just trying to get a word in edgeways.
You have been appointed by the BJP for JDU. Why are you talking even on TV, sir?
What JDU? What are you doing?
Arnab, why can't you raise
Why are getting personal with Ajay?
Even beyond reasonable doubt.
Smita, what's going on here?
He's getting 9:45. It's 10:30 in the night and he's becoming insane. Nothing else. I mean, he's talking about Bengal.
Okay, I'm bringing Smita in. Smita, you had a comment, Smita. Come on now. I'm terrible. Sucharita, come in, please. You know, why don't leave me like this? You know, Sucharita, come on now. Sucharita and Smita come into the debate. I want to make a point, and please. Yeah, Smita, come in, Smita.
We're giving you full credit for. We're giving full credit to Mamta Didi for Bengal, but let's look at the national picture, Professor Mandal. We're giving full credit to Mamta Didi for Bengal, but let's look at the national picture, and I'm sure Mamta Didi is not going to take it.
No, if he wants to, Sucharita, Smita come in, Smita and Monojit. I'll take him on right now. Smita, in that case, my question is, Monojit, increase the television audio in his house, please. Somebody increase the audio in his house.
I don't know who's he speaking for. Why is he going to Tamil Nadu? Now suddenly he's become a specialist on Tamil Nadu politics.
Because he doesn't want to talk about Bengal.
Tamil Nadu, Bihar are
no, next is what? Where are you going to? Kashmir now?
He doesn't want to talk about Bengal.
That's what you're saying.
He doesn't want to talk about Bengal.
No.
In Bengal, Smita, he doesn't want to tell me why almost half the seats in Bengal in the 2019 elections went to the BJP. Let him ask why almost half the seats in the 2019 elections in Bengal went to the BJP.
Out of those half, two have already jumped ship.
No. I'm asking you why 18 out of 42 seats went to the BJP. Why you lost? Why you lost 18 seats? You tell me.
Very soon you'll be down.
You tell me why did you lose 18 seats?
Abhishek,
also, no. Why are you asking him about Mamta? He doesn't want to talk about Mamta.
Now you're 16.
He doesn't want to talk about Mamta, so don't ask him about Mamta. No, ask him about Aam Aadmi Party. He only wants to talk about Aam Aadmi Party. Why? Because Mamta Banerjee has given up the fight for 2024. She has given up the fight for 2024. She is no longer the leader or projected leader of the united opposition for 2024. Monojit, I think you should shift to Aam Aadmi Party. You will probably either shift to Tamil Nadu or shift to Aam Aadmi Party. I think that is what is necessary. No, you need to go to Aam Aadmi Party or you need to go to Tamil Nadu because Mamta Banerjee is not the united opposition's candidate for 2024. She has given up the fight for 2024 already. That is why she has told you to come on Arnab's channel and talk about Tamil Nadu.
Not your Rottweilers, CBI, ED.
Rottweilers?
The moment you lost, you cannot digest Bengal.
Rottweiler Sanju is on the debate right now.
CBI is a Rottweiler.
This is crazy.
CBI is a Rottweiler.
You are still unable to digest Bengal. That's why I was talking about Tamil Nadu and Bihar.
Parrot, it has become a Rottweiler now.
CBI, ED. CBI, ED.
You are not able to
They are not
moderate the
lawyers,
debate.
yes.
This guy is speaking utter gibberish.
Okay,
you
now-
don't give the BJP a chance to
You have
rebut.
thrown us on the opposition, especially on the TMC leaders. The caged parrot has now become a Rottweiler for you. You are driving them.
Can you
are driving
rein
them
this
behind
man,
TMC.
Arnab?
It's
You
very
don't allow
difficult.
the BJP to
Family
speak.
members
It's,
of the
believe me,
BJP.
it's very difficult.
a little different.
Right now, Monojit is not listening. Okay. Right now,
TMC
Monojit
or
is not
speaking for the
listening.
app.
I just before Sanju, 1 minute, please. May I just say that I want Pankaj on the right.
I was talking
Sanju is
about
on the left right now on the debate. Yeah. 1 second. 1 second.
Please stop chiding
One
me
second.
and
For the
let your,
BJP, do you think sometimes that you're taking things a little too easy, assuming that you're making inroads, and that parties like the Aam Aadmi Party may be doing it gradually, and you may be happy that they are not being able to convert into seats right now. But let me tell you, for example, you have swept Assam this time, where Himanta Biswa Sarma leads an interesting coalition. But it took you 15 to 20 years of this kind of vote share, 15%, 18%, 19%, to come to that situation. Do you think this sustained vote share that the AAP is gaining, though not converting to seats, might help them in the long term? Incrementally.
Arnab, let me be very clear with you. BJP is a relatively young party. In its present form, it came into existence on the 6th of April 1980. We are barely a 42-year-old party. Now, Arvind Kejriwal and Aam Aadmi Party have been in existence for 10 long years. They contested Goa this time. They barely got 6.3% vote share and 2 seats. They contested Goa last time also, and they managed to get 6% vote share and got 0 seats. Now Kejriwal is on record saying इस बार तो बीजेपी गुजरात से बीजेपी का सफाया हो जाएगा. The exit polls show they will end up with 23 or 24% vote share. They may get 2 seats, they may get 9 seats or even 10 seats. My simple point is this: why is the media making Arvind Kejriwal into a demigod when this is the same Kejriwal who in Surat won 27 seats, but the media refuses to acknowledge he lost deposits in Rajkot, all their candidates lost deposits in Ahmedabad, all their candidates lost deposits in Bhavnagar, all their candidates lost deposits in Jambusagar, all their candidates lost deposits in Ahmedabad. There were the local body elections in Gandhinagar in last October. Out of 44 seats, BJP won 41 with a 93% strike rate. How many seats did the Aam Aadmi Party win? It got just 1 seat. That's a strike rate of 2%. The limited point I'm making is Arvind Kejriwal is a hoax. There is nothing called the Kejriwal model. The Kejriwal model manages to get
the BJP spokesperson calls Arvind Kejriwal a hoax on the program. That itself is breaking news.
Arvind Kejriwal is a hoax.
She says he's a hoax.
The Kejriwal model is a hoax.
Hoax created by BJP.
I want to ask you one
Hoax
thing,
created by BJP, he says. 1 minute. Responding right now. Listen to him. He's countering you. Pankaj, go ahead, counter her.
Anyone can see through that there was a tactical understanding between Aam Aadmi Party and BJP in Gujarat and in Himachal also. But in Himachal, Kejriwal realized in the beginning that he has no scope. So he packed his bags. So please don't jump to any conclusion on the basis of the exit polls of these 2 states which have only 30 Lok Sabha seats.
As per exit polls, and you are sitting here and giving me a lecture on BJP's prospects. Your Priyanka Gandhi.
No, we are sitting here to listen to your lecture, to hear your lecture.
Himachal. Priyanka Gandhi Vadra said, "Ladki hu, lad sakti hu." You got just 2 seats in Uttar Pradesh. You said we will win Manipur. You were reduced to 5 seats in
Aam Aadmi Party is BJP's B team. It is still BJP's B team. And there was a clear-cut tactical understanding between BJP and Aam Aadmi Party.
Okay, opening this up, Samir Singh is spokesperson of the Samajwadi Party. Samir, as we move closer to 2024, is there still time to make an alternative strategy? Let me bring Ajay Alok in on this, please. Ajay Alok, do we have enough time? I mean, as an opposition leader, is there enough time to build a strategy to take on the Modi, the Modi factor, or even bring in a national strategy, or is everything lost for 24?
Definitely.
But 24, they shouldn't think
Arnab,
anything. 24 is gone.
Ajay says 24
I
is
think
gone.
that's premature
24
to
is
say that
gone.
24
It's
is
better to plan
gone,
for 29.
Because as rightly pointed by one of the panelists, 15, 16, 17 months is a long time when it comes to politics. We have seen the national mood changing in lesser time. If we see the 2014 general elections, then what happened with the UPA 2 government back then, so that was something that nobody could have predicted. So saying that all hope is lost is too premature, especially in a volatile situation like today, when our country, whether we talk about, I'm again digressing from the topic, the current topic, but still, yes, if you talk about the economy, if you talk about rising inflation, if you talk about the unemployment, if you talk about the dipping INR as compared to dollars, then all these points will make an impact definitely, and we can't. It's too soon to say that everything is lost or the BJP is all set to come back in 2024. Yeah.
Open your video again.
But haven't we
as
seen
far
that?
as strategy is concerned, we still have a united alliance that what needs to be done as in the strategy needs to come up. Yeah, exactly. We do have
Samir, you're saying you still have time for a strategy. Ajay Alok, in the last 8 years, we've seen that the opposition has been trying very hard to form a strategy which is to counter Modi, and they've not been able to devise one. And now Samir says the 17 months is long enough to devise a strategy.
Well, they have been trying to stop Modi and BJP, and they did try it in 2019, and that was the formidable alliance of Bahujan Samaj Party and Samajwadi Party, which carried the chunk of Uttar Pradesh. Nobody could have thought that they will lose, but that happened. What happened today? In Rampur Assembly's constituency, in Mainpuri, what we are seeing, I mean, Akhilesh Yadav is on a back foot when he says that this election is gone. When Azam Khan starts crying, they are not in the same page with the Congress party. Don't forget that the Congress is the only party right now which can fight BJP nationally.
But it's not, you see, that's the point.
Congress is losing its sheen.
Ajay, it's not sheen.
Because of lack of leadership.
No, it's not sheen. I want to bring in Smita here. Just one line, Smita, I'm handing it over to you. I don't think it's sheen about the Congress. I think it is about the fact that there is the Congress under Rahul Gandhi believes that NGO types, Medha Patkar,
that's what I'm saying, because of the leadership.
YouTube comedians are the way to do politics. I think it's not. I think there are genuine problems with. They don't understand India. I'll put it as simply as that. They don't understand the heart of the country. They're in their own la-la land.
They don't understand.
They don't. There's no doubt about it.
They don't understand electoral politics. They don't understand electoral politics, and I don't understand if you don't figure out electoral politics, why are you in the business of fighting elections or losing, winning it for your party? You know, before 2024, I want to say this, before you bring in Dr. Shastri, I just want to bring one point. Before 2024 is 2023. And the BJP is not going to rest easy. There's Karnataka, there is Rajasthan, there is Madhya Pradesh, and there is Chhattisgarh, there is Tripura. And in all this, it is basically the BJP versus the Congress. Yes, regional parties might be there, like saying Karnataka, but they are not significant. And in all these states, we will see whether Rahul Gandhi's Bharat Jodo had any impact or not. Has he managed to bring his cadres together, patch the differences between a Gehlot and a pilot, between a Siddaramaiah and DK Shivkumar to fight the election? Where are they ready in these elections? Now Manodeep is going to become Karnataka specialist. First he was Tamil Nadu specialist, and now he's going to talk about Karnataka elections. Can I just complete the point before he starts about Karnataka? I think, you know, what is important is that what Ajay was saying is that, you know, for 2024 the other parties have to get together. You don't see that happening.
No, I just saw this picture. I want to run the pictures full frame and then go to Shastri.
No, you just leave Bengal, please. You cannot talk about Bengal
anymore. Can I run the
anymore.
pictures of Narendra Modi this morning full frame? And then I'll get a view on this. See, this is the Prime Minister. And the Prime Minister has come out to cast his vote. And then he walks across and then he gives a media bite. And all he says is, I want to thank the people. I want to congratulate the Election Commission. And you had the Congress going ballistic. Oh, Prime Minister is campaigning. I just do not understand. Rahul Baba was nowhere in the campaign. right? And the party president called Narendra Modi Ravan. Then Narendra Modi walks 10 steps. And they go crazy. They say, oh my God, Election Commission rules have been violated. So that really tells me, Sandeep Shastri first and then Sanju, that really tells me they are psyched about Narendra Modi. They're just psyched about him and his possible impact and his growing popularity, Sandeep. Sandeep, can you unmute?
Arnab, politics is about trying to make every opportunity count. I think there is no denying the fact that as a voter, the Prime Minister goes to cast his vote. And this has been done by every political party which has been in power. People talk about something similar done by AAP leader in the MCD thing yesterday. So I think, and in the past, you see, there are privileges of being in power. There are privileges of being in a position of power. And those are used across the board. And to see them as a violation of rules, to see them as a violation of a code of conduct, I wish that better things had been chosen to be able to
I agree with you on this. Now, you have a choice.
So, sir, one Mamta appeal to the minorities, SCs and STs. Why did the election commission ban her? Is minority is a religion?
She's countering.
Religion in this country?
Okay, she's countering.
We still want an answer. While Mamta was appealing to the SC, STs and minorities, the election commission banned her because she was appealing to a particular religious community.
Okay.
I want to know under which provision of law minority is a religion in this country.
You made the point. Sanju's responding. It's an interesting run-up to the national elections, ladies and gentlemen. Very fascinating run-up. Sanju.
Okay. Arnab, please ask this man to stop rambling. I did not heckle him.
No, go on. Don't stop. Limited time. Continue.
The election commission has to apologize to Mamta or they have to justify.
I don't understand. Why can't you know the feder of panelists when they
Continue.
Yeah, Ambarojit, we heard you. Arnab, have you seen the irony of it? When BJP raised its tally from 3 seats to 77 seats in Bengal, which is a 2,466% rise. TMC dismissed it. Oh, you got 77 seats, so what is the big deal? I want to ask TMC, outside Bengal, does Mamata Banerjee have any national footprint? The answer is zero. Outside Telangana, does TRS have any footprint? Answer is zero. Outside Uttar Pradesh, does Akhilesh Yadav have any national footprint? Answer is zero. The point is BJP is the only pan-national party today. Mamata Banerjee is not a national leader, nor is she fit to be one. KCR is not a national leader. Akhilesh Yadav is not a national level leader. Tejaswi is not a national leader.
Okay, then on that fascinating note, with a request to all Republic viewers, remember viewers, it's the run-up to the general elections. And when you know it's election time, it's Republic time. Election time, Republic time, Republic time, election time. I shall see you 9 o'clock tomorrow and very, very early in the morning on the 8th. So we seek your support and your viewership. It's so energizing, bringing the elections to you. Till tomorrow, 9 o'clock. Good night and goodbye.